The weak for material included string methods, for loops over strings, functions variables in the call stack, wings debugger, and while loops. The final exam question of the week comes from the April 2016 exam. Question 1 has us complete a function. The function in question is sum values above threshold, where we're given a value string and a threshold. The types are string and int, and this function produces an integer. We have a precondition that says that isDigit returns true. What that means is that all characters in the value string must be digits. Our code is supposed to return the sum of the individual digits in value string that are greater than threshold. Let's take a look at the first example. Threshold is 4. There are two digits, the 5 and the 8, that are greater than threshold, and they sum to 13. In the second example, none of the digits are greater than the threshold 5, so the sum is 0. We're going to use the accumulator pattern that we saw in this week's videos. Specifically, we're going to accumulate the sum of the individual digits we've seen so far in value string as we iterate over it. At the beginning, we haven't seen any digits yet, so the sum of the digits that we've seen so far that are over the threshold is 0. By the time our work is done, sum will contain the value that we are supposed to return. Because we need to look at each character in the string, we're going to use a for loop. On each iteration, char will refer to another digit from the value string. In order to compare the character to the threshold, though, we need to convert the character from a string to an int. Now, we'll compare value to threshold, and if value is larger, we want to update the sum.